Hi, welcome to Wednesdays with Winnie. I am Winnie Dunn, Distinguished Professor of Occupational Therapy at the University of Missouri. We call our school Mizzou. The faculty at Mizzou are doing really interesting research, and you can learn about that work in presentations and publications. Wednesdays with Winnie are designed to highlight evidence-based teaching tips that Mizzou faculty have found to be great options for professional education. They will be quick. You can watch while taking a coffee break, and then you can discuss with a peer how you will move away from lectures and into engaged learning. Today we're going to talk about the Making 100 Things list. The 100 Things list is an activity that Martin Welch designed for his patients and himself to gauge one's own quality of life. We are providing you with two links, one a video and one a written editorial, so you can hear Dr. Welch's own words. He makes his point eloquently with the following question, and I quote, "At what point is the quality of life no longer worth the emotional and physical costs of maintaining it?" Of course, the answer will be different for everyone, and of course, our list will change as we live our lives. So why am I including the 100 Things exercise in Winsdays? My colleagues here at Mizzou have used it in some brilliant and nuanced ways that illustrate the essence of an educational experiences that changes a person forever. You're dying to know what it is, aren't you? Well, first, what is the 100 Things list? Dr. Welch says that the list needs to contain things you do most days that are essential to your life right now, and that can range from chores to ADLs to things that bring you pleasure. He says to think about the quality of your life when you can only do 99 of those things, 85 of those things, and consider when the burdens of not being able to do things on your list outweigh the joy of being alive. Whoa. OTs talk about daily life all the time, yet this question causes us to pause a little bit, doesn't it? So how do we use the 100 Things list as an engaged teaching and learning tool? Ask the students to listen to Dr. Welch's explanation of the 100 things. Then ask each student to make their own list of 100 things and try it yourself. It really is challenging. Here at Mizzou, we ask students to do this during their first week in our program. Faculty collect the list and tell the students to keep track of their own lists. As I know you are anticipating, the students will revisit this list throughout the curriculum. As students learn about conditions, adaptations, interventions, and as they get to know clients who are living their best lives with all sorts of life stories, their insight about what is possible and what matters comes into focus. We ask students in their second year to revisit their 100 Things list, make revisions, and write a reflection on what led to the changes. You can have a lively discussion about their new worldviews about what matters in life as they grow in OT school. This process contributes to our students' capacity to understand deeply why we need to know what matters to the people and families we serve as well. In development, when discussing death and dying, faculty randomly and progressively select numbers from 1 to 100, telling students they can no longer do that activity on their list. After each activity drops from their list, they must reflect with peers whether their life is still worth the effort. As you can imagine, this exercise makes challenging life decisions real for students. Most of our students are young. They have not had enough life experience to recognize the variability of life. The 100 Things process provides a tool to revisit the complexity of life even as a young professional. In which class will you begin the 100 Things process? And how will you revisit the 100 Things to deepen insights? And who will you tell about this strategy? See you next time. You can find more resources on our website.